and there was times where my grandma would try to protect me and she'd get like hit, and one time she went to the hospital and shit. So like it was hard, and at one point my grandma was sick of it and like called my dad and like ended up saying like the whole thing. So my dad was finally able to take her to court. I'm sorry. Kurt. Skirt. So my mom did the funniest thing, in my opinion. This is the funniest thing about the story. My mom, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to sue my dad. I have no clue why. Yeah. Thing is, funny story. She has a very huge history with suing because she got sued twice in New Jersey because she tied a kid to a chair. She was a teacher, by the way.
Okay, you gotta tell that story after this story.
Yeah,
your mom is
my mom's a weird person.
Is she mentally ill, bro?
She was. She had anger issues, very big ones.
Dude, the hardest part about this story is the fact that I have a loving mother and I don't appreciate it.
I know.
So
that's what gets me the most here.
So there was at one point. I'm starting
to cry.
My mom started to. This is probably the hardest because I was chilling. Hold up, let me invite my friend real quick.
Oh, I thought he was about to say, let me go cry real quick. I was about to cry with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
No, let him virgin.
No, he's good. Let's go. Let him finish.
Yeah, keep going, virgin.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry, they didn't let you finish your shit. So I was 11 and my dad was about to win. So I didn't have a chance, and I still thought my mom didn't do anything wrong because of all the years she lied to me. And my dad, literally, I think it was one of the times I cried the most because she like my dad sat down with me in in the car in the middle of the night. We went out, and he straight up told me the whole thing. And he told me the whole thing, like how he cheated on her, how he used to hit me and shit. And it hit me pretty hard, which is the reason why I started going to therapy, and it never worked because I couldn't talk to people. Because after that, I just saw a little bit of my mom and everyone.
That's the worst thing.
And like I was scared of socializing with people. Like I always thought that thanks to my past, somehow like they would give a reason for people to make fun of me. And like it's still pretty hard for me, like because like I see my mom move. Like she moved to Cancun. So it's pretty far from me, and she has two sons, and she loves them so much. And
She has 2 sons.
Yeah, correct. And it hurts because I love him so much. And at first I was scared for them to like. I hope they didn't have to go through what I went through. Until like, it sounds selfish, but I kind of got sad because I knew they weren't gonna go through it. Like not because they weren't gonna go through it, but because it makes me feel like I still feel like I fucked up my mom or something at the point where she hated me.
That your mother has
She didn't finish her career, and she reminded me every day. At some points, like it's hard to like see pictures like of when I was a kid because I blame myself.
This is also the woman who fucking tied a kid to a chair, like you said. So I mean, I'm not gonna be that guy and say I know this girl or anything, but I mean, just based off your story, I can tell you 100% there's no way in any world, even any universe that exists, that you're the reason she failed her career when she's doing shit like that in her job.
True. It's like saying you're the reason my condom failed.
Exactly. Like what?
Wait, what?
Exactly. Does it make sense? No.
Exactly.
That was a great analogy because it makes no fucking sense.
And I
got you. Hold up.
Alright, sorry. Go.
So, my mom, she didn't finish her career, right? Like, she had me, right? Or my brother, older brother, right? But she still had a good life, man. So it wasn't, we have a good house, we're living good. So it's not your fault, man. It's
there's so many like times where people come up to me like, my dad even tries to tell me that it was her decision to be a victim and act like everyone needed to give her something because of what happened to her as a kid. And she says that like I need to learn from that because like as a kid I'm a fucking nerd, right, in school. Like I'm a type that gets straight, like not straight A's, but yeah, I know I will learn math and everything, and I like it.
A's, bruh, it means you're not a nerd. You're actually.
If you get straight A's, you're not a kid.
It means
I mean, you're smarter than everyone that has fucking ass.
But
even if you be like a jerk and like anything, but inside of your head there's like a computer.
and like the most recent thing that happened to me is I care about my brother's word too much. So my mom, I don't know what she like. We were kind of fighting. And she said that I barely cared about my brothers and shit, and it hit me hard because it makes me feel like she always finds a way to like make me feel bad, you know.
Yeah, of course she's gonna do that.
And I have a girlfriend now, and we've been together for so long, and she knows about this, but it's just like I have a fucking picture,
So
man.
happy.
Yeah, I'm glad you got someone, dude, because like,
You got something to lean on, dude. That's nice.
It makes me happy too because like I've been alone. I was alone for so long that like now one of my biggest fears is like being like alone again, because like I know
Man,
that
you're
feeling.
good.
It fucking like sucks.
yeah,
Which is the reason why I love online, because it's
Oh, you need a long nap on the grass, dude.
dude, fucking those are
This
amazing.
is the
Like there
longest
were
story, but it's so sad.
yeah, I actually teared up one point.
There was a time where my mom was, I think, trying to bring nostalgia to me,
wait, what?
and we lived in NJ, and she's such a beautiful woman in my opinion, and like fuck, man, you know, it's hard for me because I still love her
Oh my
so
god.
much, you know, like
Don't cry.
like
I'm gonna cry.
Cry, don't
I
cry.
cry.
I heard that like it's
But,
good. It's good.
they're just, it's just I don't know, you know, like I know that she did for me, like at me, and like it's
Yeah.
no, it's good. It's just I know that like I know all the things
man,
she
I'm
did to
feeling a
me,
tear,
you know.
goddammit.
Yeah, I can't. Oh.
Trying to hold it back.
I just it's hard for me because like I know like I know the things she did to me, and I fucking memorized it, and it's hard for me not to think about it, but I love her so much still.
Bruh, you were out
like,
about, oh my god, bruh.
Like, and I just fucking wish that, like, I wish I could change something so she saw me as her son still, you know.
Stop,
Really?
Like, made a grown man
Oh
cry,
my god,
dude.
bruh.
This,
Yeah,
this
I'm
story
about
has
to-
made me relate a lot to you because my dad was raised the same way. And
Yo, man, I'm a
Right.
happy guy.
it makes me
Yeah,
cry,
man.
bro. Like there's been multiple times for a story where I was bawling. There's tears running from my eyes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Man, he's letting it out.
That bit's your name.
Let it out, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
man, save space,
Tell me
dog.
what you did, dog.
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
man.
coming
I
from me-
respect you, dude. I respect.
level 18.
I want to say, like, to you, bro, there's a lot of ways to cope with pain, and try to find a good way.
Yeah, don't do it bad way.
Like, right now, the way I cope with shit is just, I
Nice
either
name.
I help people. Like, I like going, like I said earlier, I like going online and making people laugh and saying some stupid, like, edgy shit, you know.
There, man. That's good.
Find your own way to, like, cope with it. Yeah, I get you.
Man, that's shitty, dude. You can't.
Well,
be a
not
funny
on
guy.
not on surf, bro. On surf, you know, on surf it's easy. Like on surf, you're able to talk with people. You're able to have people go like, "Oh, I'm sorry
It's
for
a
this."
safe space, man.
And honestly, man, from the sound of it and like the hours that we've had, though we might